Alright, thank you for joining. Today we're taking a look at MATIC once again on the Binance chart, USDT pair. So as you can see right now with MATIC, just like my last video, it did break out of this descending trend line, right? After breaking out this trend line, it has back tested and retested that trend line as support. Also retested this horizontal resistance as support as well. As you can see, resistance broke out, went close to the weekly, didn't quite get there, sold off, tested that trend line and support level before moving a little bit higher. Now this trend line I did draw, and obviously once trend lines break, price action does become pretty bearish, as you can see. Now it did reclaim the trend line, but that did not last too long. I believe that came back to the 786, just about, before now selling off again. So MATIC is now once again right below another trend line, and what I would be expecting is, since it did come back down to this support level, it did take the liquidity below this low, right? This pivot low, there was some liquidity left to grab, and as you can see, it did that pretty much perfectly. So came down, grabbed some liquidity, impulsed a little bit higher, and it looks like it wants to move higher from here. Now we do have two major challenges, right? The first stage would be breaking out of this trend line. So if we break out, I'm expecting to get a little rejection from this weekly level, which is still untapped, coming down, back testing this trend line as support, flipping this weekly into resistance before finally continuing higher, right? So if we do get that price action, then we can expect, let's see, go ahead and redraw this for you a little bit cleaner. Could expect to see a 6% increase in price from here, which would make sense because right above it you do also have the point of control. That's where most of the volume has been traded since the breakout of another trend line, right? So as you can see, so trend line breakouts are very powerful, right? So massive trend line broke out, price increased from the breakout 50%. We had another trend line breakout, and right now price did increase about 5%, which is actually really good gains, right? Not as much as 50, but 5% is still very good gains. And that's in the matter of, let's just see here, you're talking in the matter of 2 days, right? So 5% in 2 days is really good. So now looking at the price right now, we are right back at support. Like I said before, this is the price action I would be looking forward to seeing playing out. If we don't get this reaction and price does continue lower, then obviously we do have support once again below. Support, resistance. So this is the next key support area right there, right below it, right? So as long as price stays above this level, we can continue to expect price to move a little bit higher. But first, like I said, we have to break this trend line. Second would be the weekly, and then we can target the higher weekly level above. Now you can enter a long position here and then place your stop loss below the wick, right, as a swing failure trade. Not a bad entry actually, it's 1.6% away. You want to try to keep your risk below 2% at the max, but 1% is best, right? So at 1.64% risk, that's actually a good risk reward ratio when targeting the weekly level above, right? So for every dollar you risk on this trade, you can gain $4.8, right? So pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it with MATIC. I like the price action. It is at support. You're more likely to move up than down from these levels. And Bitcoin is looking quite interesting too as well. The new week has started. We had a nice bounce off the value area low. It's looking to aim at this point of control, which I believe is about another 1% or 0.5%, 0.7% away. we do get that, then yes, I would expect to see MATIC have a decent pump too as well. I think that would actually bring it up to this weekly level right there, about 2% away, 1.4. All right, thank you for watching. That's pretty much it. Quick, short video today, but you get the point. You know where to look for. And yeah, long down here if you can. Stop loss below the support, targeting the highs. And in terms of a short, I know some people do want to see a short. You can wait for price to get rejected from this weekly and enter a short position right there, right? And of course, you would then place your stop loss. Not sure where that went, but yeah. You would then place your stop loss right above the wick high, targeting the weekly below 5%, or the support where we're at now, which is 8%, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to my video. Go to my X account and follow. I do place updates on there quite often, as you can see. I have the QNT entered at 101, and right now with QNT it is doing quite well. I did enter this BNB trade too as well. We got a nice 2% pump. I took profits on that. Currently just closed it out. But for QNT, that did do well. I entered at 101, and I believe the price, let's even take a look at it right now. It is just a little bit higher, not too much higher. So what originally happened was I did enter at 101, got stopped out, but then price came down, swing failure at these lows, reclaimed the monthly levels. So then I actually re-entered right here, pretty much at $100 flat, I think $100.10. So at the moment I am currently up 1.6%. Right, so in reality I'm pretty much break even, because when I did get stopped out I lost 1%, so pretty much break even right now. I'm waiting for price to break through this trend line, back test this support and move higher. Once that does happen, then yeah, I would move my stop loss into profit and just ride it out, targeting the daily level above, right? The closest weekly would be at 115, but my target right now is the daily level above. Anyway, that's QNT. This was supposed to just be on MATIC. But yeah, you know exactly what I'm looking for on Polygon MATIC. And like, subscribe, leave a comment down below with any project you'd like to see me trade. Once again, don't have too many followers, so I will see your comment and I will chart it 100%. I will chart it. So yeah, have a good day. And until next time, look out for another video tomorrow. Bye.